Most people remember 1988 for the Giants, the year rock legends felt untouchable. But behind the glitz of the charts, there was a different story being told. It was a year of leather jackets that smelled like gasoline, long drives with no destination, and melodies that felt like they would last forever. Some of these tracks never truly disappeared. They became the background noise of our lives. Others vanished quietly, tucked away in a corner of a memory you haven't visited in decades. Today, we aren't just looking at a list. We are stepping back into that humidity, that noise, and that feeling. 10 songs. One unforgettable year. Let's go back to 1988. 10. Love Bites, Def Leppard. It was the kind of song that didn't belong to stadium crowds, but to those quiet, heavy moments alone in a car, watching rain streaks dance across the glass. It captured a specific kind of beautiful loneliness. By 1988, Def Leppard had already conquered the world with Hysteria, but while the rest of the album screamed for attention, Love Bites whispered. Interestingly, it started as a country-tinged demo. It took the obsessive genius of producer Mutt Lange to layer dozens of vocal takes, creating that rich, almost ghostly atmosphere, where the space between the notes felt as heavy as the chords themselves. It became their first and only #1 hit in the US, proving that the loudest band in the world could also be the most vulnerable. The song eventually faded from the charts, but that haunting ache in the chorus, that never really left. Noah. Bad Medicine, Bon Jovi. For a brief moment in the fall of '88, this song was the heartbeat of the youth. You couldn't walk past a garage or a high school locker without hearing that stomp-clap rhythm. Bon Jovi entered the year with a burst of pure, unadulterated confidence. Bad Medicine wasn't just a track, it was an adrenaline shot. The music video was a chaotic masterpiece filmed at the legendary Whiskey A Go Go and directed by the fans themselves. It broke the mold of the overly polished MTV era, capturing the raw, sweaty energy of a band that felt like they were part of the crowd. By the end of the year, it was a permanent fixture on the radio, eventually skyrocketing to #1. They would go on to write bigger ballads, but the sheer, reckless fun of Bad Medicine remains frozen in that 1988 sun. Bah, Sweet Child O' Mine, Guns N' Roses. It only takes 3 notes. That opening riff is more than just music. It's a time machine. It smells like old denim and feels like the first time you realized rock music could be dangerous and beautiful at the same time. At a time when glam bands were all hairspray and theater, Guns N' Roses arrived like a jagged piece of glass. That legendary riff, Slash actually wrote it as a joke, a simple warm-up exercise to mock the circus music of the era. But when Axl Rose began singing his poem to Aaron Everly over it, a masterpiece was born out of a prank. It was a slow burn, but by mid-1988, it became the most requested track on the airwaves. and their first chart-topping anthem. Some songs are hits. Others become part of the air we breathe. This was the latter. C. Every rose has its thorn. Poison. Have you ever felt that hollow thud in your chest after a long-distance phone call? This song was the anthem for every heartbroken in a laundromat or a quiet kitchen at 2 a.m. But I guess that's why they say Poison was the ultimate party band. But they stripped away the flash for something that felt painfully human. Bret Michaels wrote the lyrics in a laundromat after a painful call with his girlfriend. Hearing another man's voice in the background. That rawness is why it worked. It wasn't a studio creation. It was a diary entry. It crossed over from the rock scene to the mainstream, becoming their biggest hit and a defining moment for the power ballad genre. Every rose has its thorn, and every great year has that one song that reminds us of what we lost. Zess. When It's Love, Van Halen. This was the sound of a band growing up. It felt like the transition from the neon chaos of the early 80s into something more melodic, more certain, and more soaring. The Van Hagar era was in full swing, aiming for a sound that could fill horizons. Eddie Van Halen chose to lead this track with a shimmering keyboard progression rather than his signature guitar pyrotechnics. It was a risky move that defined the sophisticated rock sound of 1988. It became a staple of the year. A track that seemed to play every time you turned on the ignition. The keyboards still echo with a sense of infinite possibility, just like that summer did. 5. Pour Some Sugar on Me, Def Leppard. There are songs you listen to, and then there are songs that command you to turn the dial until the speakers shake. This was the ultimate Windows Down anthem. It wasn't the first single from Hysteria, but it was the one that turned the band into a cultural phenomenon. The song was a happy accident written at the very end of a grueling 3-year recording process. It started with a simple groove and a chant-like vocal that Joe Elliott improvised in the studio hallway. Constant MTV rotation turned it into a monster hit, pushing the album into multi-platinum territory and defining the arena rock sound forever. It's loud, it's proud, and it still tastes like the summer of '88. Four. Angel. Aerosmith. A desperate plea in the middle of the night. Steven Tyler's voice, raspy and yearning, felt like it was reaching out directly to anyone who felt a little bit lost. Aerosmith had just pulled off the greatest comeback in rock history, and Angel proved they were ready to own the modern era. They collaborated with hitmaker Desmond Child to polish their grit into something radio-ready. Tyler restrained his usual demon of screamin' persona for the verses, making the explosion of the chorus hit that much harder. It reintroduced the band to a younger generation and hinted at the massive ballads they would dominate the 90s with. You're the reason I live. A line that still lingers long after the record stops spinning. You're the reason I live. You're the reason I die. Tre. Born to Be My Baby, Bon Jovi. 2, 3, 4. This was for the dreamers. For the young couples working overtime and believing in a future that hadn't happened yet. It was working class optimism set to music. Bon Jovi, at their most grounded. It took the spirit of living on a prayer and gave it a tighter, grittier edge. Originally intended as a stripped-back acoustic track, the label pushed for a bigger production. The result was a perfect balance. The heart of a campfire song with the power of a stadium anthem. Released in late '88, it became an instant favorite on both radio and MTV, cementing their status as the kings of the decade. It didn't need grand statements, just a hook that stuck and a message that felt like the truth. Dua. 1. Metallica. The mood shifts. The lights go out. You hear the sound of helicopters and machine gun fire. This wasn't just a song. It was a haunting, cinematic descent into darkness. This was the moment Metallica decided to step into the light of MTV, but they did it on their own terrifying terms. Based on the novel Johnny Got His Gun, the song follows a soldier trapped in his own body. This is true or dream. Deep down inside I feel the scream. Kirk Hammett's solo doesn't just shred, it spirals into chaos, mimicking the character's internal scream. It was the first time heavy metal felt truly literary. It bridged the gap between the underground and the mainstream, proving that heavy could also be deeply emotional and unforgettable. One left a scar on the year 1988, a reminder that music could be as dark as it was beautiful. One, Nothing But a Good Time, Poison. Forget the bills, forget the boss. It's Friday night, the sun is setting, and the only thing that matters is the volume. This was the ultimate escape. If you could bottle the spirit of 1988, it would sound exactly like this. Loud, flashy, and unapologetically joyful. Recorded in LA, with the goal of making something huge and accessible, the band focused on the fists in the air chorus. It wasn't about being deep. It was about being free. A celebration of working-class frustration flipped into a party. It became the definitive glam rock anthem of the year, a song that made everyone feel like they were part of the show. The hair got shorter and the clothes changed, but that shot of adrenaline when the riff kicks in, that's timeless. Music has a strange way of freezing moments in time. We might grow up, we might move away, but these songs stay exactly where we left them, waiting to take us back. Which of these tracks brings back the biggest memory for you? Or is there a song from '88 that we missed, the one that was the soundtrack to your own personal story? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for traveling back with me. I'll see you in the next memory.